Again, so I want to apologize. For some reason, I don't know what happened, but maybe my internet went out for a minute or something. I don't know, but for some reason I got kicked off of the live stream. I want to apologize for that. Anyways, the good thing is I found Nick. So let's continue to do a file harbor. Now I think about it, I don't know what accent I was trying to do there. But yeah, apparently, welcome to part 20. Sorry about the technical difficulties. This is why, once again, live streams can be a mixed bag, at least for me. And you guys just know how much I just love technology. Anyways. Eat stupid. Eats then. So we're going the right way. Yes, we are. Okay, let's continue, shall we? Okay. Whatever. Simply do. Oh, fudge cakes. Not a giant. I'm sorry. No, I feel really bad for killing them at the moment. Maybe because they were just enjoying the beach. And who knows, maybe they were just trying to hug us. Son of a rat. I'm sorry. Yes, she blurs.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. It could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows
Is this
what
a bad
else.
time?
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well.
Was it the
We were
Millennium
double-crossed
Falcon?
by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi
There's
likes
so
to fix
many
things.
jokes I can
The radio
tell at
was
the
her latest
moment.
project.
And most of
Until
them
she
had
made
built
contact
her
with
chest
some
plate.
kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable.
Ah, the wonderful age of being a teenager.
Think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
But yeah, I do want to apologize for the technical difficulties that I had earlier. The joys
I can barely tell us
of the
apart.
24th century.
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's
I
this
had dreams like that, and I had to do with high school.
jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log? Radio. Correction. Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. Sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Or maybe they're clutch like me.
Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad. Project Vlog, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum
the life
tube
of a
and got the power
teenager.
working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward.
I think we kind of got
Mrs.
some of
Nakano.
what's going on.
I suppose you have questions
Confused
about my
teenager.
daughter.
Think that she's a synth.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused. But why would she leave without telling us?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing. I don't want to distract you, Detective.
You and your husband don't seem to...
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more
I
frightening.
can totally relate.
She wasn't
to that.
tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Every detail is...
No, it's...
Nothing else right now. Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Anything more you could tell me?
I don't know what more to say. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix...
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but...
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Rei. Why would she just leave her family? With no... Every minute we...
Sure. Tell me more about this.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it. Someone made contact with her.
A mother's
And then they took
toaster
her.
that's hungry for everyone's blood.
What kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
I'm sorry, I'm referencing the DLC of Fallout New Vegas or War
No
Blues.
more questions right now.
Work quickly, detective.
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts for this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that?
Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here to the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad.
You building a collection or something? Good work. Now, let's see what's in that safe.
Tape.
Project log?
Myself.
I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from
Okay, that's
up north.
beautiful.
There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions
Stranger
I don't have
danger.
answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but
That is just being a
and things
teenager.
like how
Trust me, been there,
I
done
can
that.
remember, and I've been having strange dreams.
Don't we all?
I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've
Ask
told me
your
to sail up
bloody
north to a town
parents.
called Far Harbor.
Oh my gosh, teenagers are
I
so
can make my
dumb.
way to
No
them.
offense to teenagers, but you know,
So the daughter
I think,
takes
you know,
off
we
by
all
boat.
can
But
say
more
that, you know, we all did some stupid stuff when we were a teenager, and yada yada yada. So basically,
We
teenagers
need
are
a way to
dumb.
get there.
Have you finished
Go
your
talk to
investigation?
Kenji.
Did you
He knows
find
the waters
anything?
better than anyone.
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter's human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh.
Right?
She was replaced. Maybe she's.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Don't we
Oh,
all
God.
have that at that
Does
age?
she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, detective?
Why?
I think I know.
She went that far up north?
Sure.
You have to go after her. Please. It has a guidance system.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want...
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't...
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Now, before I continue, if you ally yourself with either the railroad, the institute, or in my case, the Brotherhood, you do have the option to tell them. And there's actually some, you know, different outcomes, but, you know, I'm not going to get there. There's a group of sins, even though I didn't. I'm sorry.
They're gone for good.
Unfortunately, with both the Institute and the Brotherhood, they just, you know, killed everyone. Nick! Nick! Come on, little kitty, come with us. Oh, he's just so cute. Nick.
Seems they skipped town.
You know, I'm starting the boat without you, Nick. Come on. Or you'll be left behind, and I will not come back to get you. Bye, Nick. Bye. Bye, kitty. Oh, it's so cute. I'm sorry. I have maybe not issue with cats, but you know, I'm a cat person. And also recently a dog person, but you know, only one particular dog. And his name is Baxter. And unfortunately, he's not my dog, he's my brother's dog. But yeah, this is actually another similarity that people obviously, you know, pointed out when Fall Harbor first came out. I believe, like I said, I think before about, well, basically about that and Fall Point, which, you know, it does have some similar premise, but there are obviously some differences. Hold on. Nick's own fault. I told him we were leaving, but no. Wow, this place has seen way better days. But at that point, I think it's kind of obvious.
Visitors. Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble. Put the damn gun down.
Wow, this is the welcoming party?
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here. We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Oh my gosh, what a D-bag.
This isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers.
I have this all
welcome.
to suddenly
Sorry,
punch him in the
You've caught
face.
us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh?
He's a detective.
She came through here,
I'm
all right.
At least we know she made it
gun
this
for
far.
hire, let's just say that.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through
Hold
the
on.
fog.
Sorry, I needed to get a jacket.
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hall, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hall! Something's out there.
You sure
Hi.
you saw something?
What's
This
up?
ain't a drill.
What you doing? Nick, get back up here.
Hey,
Now,
Over
see
here.
what I can do.
Eyes peeled, everyone.
move here.
Can do.
Yes, you
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers! Oh God! Defend yourselves!
I'm sorry. Oh my god, the bad roads.
Eyes on the fall. Something's coming.
Ooh, these are my favorite.
Help won't be forgotten.
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
Okay, so will someone please explain to me what the heck is going on and where's the captain? Oh, sweet little. Jiggle, where?
Hey.
If I got it.
Move your body, everybody. Sorry.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help,
so basically like the mist,
you
right?
deserve this.
Or is it more like the fog movie?
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog.
So, more of
you
like
think
the
what
mist,
attacked the harbor's
right?
bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
Okay.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
Everyone go.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
Wait,
The fog's
what?
been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have
no
peace
thanks.
with them until a
I don't want
certain
anyone to take my
hothead menace
kidneys.
named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's Old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
You're welcome? Okay, so apparently...
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman. The only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, besides Captain Avery.
Why doesn't anyone help you?
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squatting on it, like wretches.
What was that?
For helping you out, I expect some...
You and me both. Been saving these whelps for ages without even a word of thanks.
Lady, I was kidding.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out. For good.
I'm sorry.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Sunshine.
Alan?
Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
I'm not here to pick a fight.
You just don't understand. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first...
Well, on you.
What's your problem with the children of Adam?
We should
Bundle
have
full
gunned
of
those bastards
fiddle
down the moment they
dogs.
set foot here. Instead, we let them in. And all in secret from wherever they're holed up. They've been feeding the fog. Getting it stronger. Strong enough to push us all out of our homesteads. Further and further until it's a wonder we're not all drowned in the ocean.
You have any proof that they've fed the fog?
Proof? We wait for that and we might as well pull the trigger ourselves. Look, in my daddy's time, the fog was a nuisance. Something you avoided. Now every day it gets stronger. It's like the fires of hell out there. Because of the children.
Show me what you got.
Make it fast.
I want you a bundle of freaking joy. Ugh. Just give me why I want to bang my head against something while I'm at it. Ooh. Target with a full health. Actually, I might need that. Probably next door.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait, no, It's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper conversation, but my work's never...
Who's Andre?
Or he spent too long.
I know a few things about medicine.
You say, what? You? Yeah, but I'll be watching.
Let's take a look.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance.
Huh. I never knew that. Huh. But there you go, guys. If you have the serum, you can do this. Okay. I think this should be walks up. Walks up. No. Maybe it's Oh, poor Mr. Squishy.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But the island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing.
Oh, just like that one video game.
Unexpected turn.
Something Alan Finch. It's actually a pretty good
someone capable.
Experience simulator.
With the stranger's help,
it's really heavy story driven.
Finally has
really
a chance
good.
to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. Petey he was out... Anyway, of course, those
ghouls are as good as...
Good. It's...
Okay, I believe we get the other quest once we finish the others. Kind of look like crustaceans exactly. Anyway, sorry. Let's meet this long fellow, shall we?
Likes you. Here, kitty.
Everyone! We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut. Excellent.
Your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all. I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On down.
I take it this is the town drunk?
Yeah! Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
Thanks. I have a full and...
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. top shelf all around. So, drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you.
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll...
Yeah, you're definitely the town drunk. One in training, that is.
The madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes. It's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog. If you have any sense, return where you came from.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
Okay, obviously someone has a bit too much.
Or for the rest of us.
Sure.
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
Kitty! Okay, sorry.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't
but I am
keep
the main
up.
protagonist, so I cannot die permanently.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like there. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers? They're a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
Okay,
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
The runaway's name is Kasumi. You know about her?
Sounds like Captain Avery's been running her mouth again. She should know better than to stick her nose where it's not wanted. Maybe I heard of her, maybe not.
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah. This goes against all reason. But I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Sorry.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
But yes, this is the companion for the DLC of Far Harbor.
Drown your worries.
For taking Nick, if you ask me, folks.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul and sin, but it'll help.
Over here, old man. But yeah, you know, me personally, I actually do like Longfellow.
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
He's
Old mountain trail.
he's actually quite a rounded character.
Like nothing you see.
Sucking down a lot of rad.
Radaway's all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers in there. The bullets start flying.
Blowing letter. Hold on.
I'd have to take care of mine. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all something else here. You're dead.
Ooh, Foggle. How Scooby-Doo. No, seriously, Foggle kind of, like sounds like a monster from Scooby-Doo. Okay. Let's go log hello.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Ah, great. Good thing I bring my Austin with me. I'll stop that, sorry.
You stop.
Good enough, Bethesda actually made a decent whale if wolves.
Always there when I need
We grow everything extra meat, yeah. Still got a ways to go.
Hey. Here's what I've got.
Hey. we go. What the frick was that?
To the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. What was that? Fresh water. Small gulper, the ones in these parts, fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2 times the size.
Sorry, my bad. Excellent. Weapon. Age before beauty. I do believe we actually managed to throw them out of them actually pretty soon. Okay, I like this game. A talking tree!
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets?
Next to
Faith
the
shield you against
infinity
those
shield or the protection shield.
Oh, whoa, let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures.
Oh my gosh, we got another heal.
The only true master of this land.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
You're done wasting time with a fanatic. Let's move on.
Not all. I'm probably gonna regret that, but now I am not. That's future me's problem. Mwahaha. I should probably shut up now. Oops. Maybe.
Hey there.
Keep your guard up. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right, but I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island? Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday. I think I missed the boat
Oh, I'm hungry. Should be here in like 45 minutes, I think. Okay.
Heads up.
Go on. Whatever you need.
Watch where you point at, Dale. Okay, let's go, Nick. But you know, just in case.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a snake?
Nope, I think she's just a very confused teenager.
Until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Okay, I'm confused
Is this
now.
a joke?
You really know, Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Oh, poor Nick.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us
She's a
take
confused
this transition
teenager.
lightly.
Jeez, how many times do I need to say that?
She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding.
But how do you know that she's
pretending
even a
to be
synth?
something else.
She could be
One
human
more question.
who thinks that she's a synth, but not really. Just
You're
saying.
here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Wouldn't I know?
No. But if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
You're treading on very personal territory. Back off.
Okay. You're not ready to have this conversation. Whatever you believe, we will accept you for who you are. Synth or human.
I've heard enough. Where is Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open
Hold
to
on.
you. Feel free to walk the grounds.
Okay. Sorry.
Introduce yourself to my
my leg.
co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go? What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding
So that will
from my
make
creators, the Institute. But after my escape
Nick
felt
over
secured,
100 years
I was
old.
left with nothing.
Well,
No
the
programmed
synth Nick,
task.
not the actual
No false
type
memories.
Nick.
I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel, and we have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind. They're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace. On our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
Peacefully.
All right. I'll reserve judgment for now.
Thank you. Now, was there anything else I can do for you?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are
Sorry
now
about that,
is
but you know, noisy
enough.
neighbors.
Was there anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
What happened to his voice?
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
This whole thing, all of it, it's ridiculous.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to fully understand what we're trying to do. What Dima wants for all of us. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can. But no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest.
Dude, I'm over here.
So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be. The point is that we already lost someone once.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do.
Sure.
Look at the itty-bitty little text. Okay.
Only opens with a key.
Okay. Might as well.
Always wondered what you look like as a robot. Not too shabby.
Bottom floor of hell, I was so sorry. Gosh, this is so bloody dark. Me no like it. Me no like it.
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
Energy output on these things are terrible.
Ah, there she is. You get her and get away from this hellish island.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them.
Oh my gosh!
How would that conversation have gone
Lady,
anyway?
I mean,
I've been lying
sweetie,
to
you
this
are
whole time.
just confused like every other
Your
teenager.
real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid.
That's kind of
Not to mention
normal.
how I never quite fit in back at home.
Wow, just like every other teenager out there.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Maybe hiding something from himself. Something he cannot face, so he wants to forget.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
Now, I gotta say, I kind of like the, you know, at least the options that, you know, the player can take. But yeah, what time is it? Sorry. Okay, if it's alright with you guys, I'm gonna end the stream here once again. I do want to apologize for earlier. I'm gonna see what I can do so it won't happen tomorrow. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys see you in the next stream/video. Ugh.